This presentation is entitled How to Beat George Zimmerman and Survive. As an old warrior, I discovered that you have a classic way of fighting. Now, before I get into that, I'll say Sunday, I almost got in a fight. I went recycling, and I was in this garbage bin getting some recyclables. In fact, they hadn't much, just maybe 2-3 things, so like the pour or something. And 2 little black boys came outside. A short, muscular one, and the next one taller and flabby. Now he's the aggressive one coming to me, say, man, you never asked my permission. I said, bro, listen, man, you put us on the street here, you throw it away. It doesn't belong to you again, it belongs to the recycler, and the bin is the recyclers. I need to talk to you. You say, you come on private property, and he's going on. And he said, man, I can beat you up. I said, man, I don't want to fight you, bro. I'm old, man, you're a young boy. I said, if I were young, man, I'd have loved to fight you today. So he started to come down. He said, I'm going to come from 10, and you got to get out of here. So I get my bike and I move out of there because I don't want no fight. Because you know what? When we start a fight, although I'm old, I might be able to hold my end, okay? But the other guy is going to come in. I don't know if they have a gun to shoot to, you know, or knives or whatever. So, because this guy that was coming at me, he doesn't look fit, first of all. And the way he's folding his fist, he has his hand on his side and he's folding his fist like a little piece of sissy, you know. So I know already that he doesn't demonstrate the skills that would be able to beat somebody, you know what I mean? And I mean, of course, I'm older and I know that it's going to be a challenge, but still I think that I could give him a fight for his money. Jump around a lot and you know, I'm fit, riding my bike all day. And you know, when he's tired, you know, it's bike time, you see what I'm saying? But I didn't want to go there. Now, if it were that he and I were fighting, and I start to see that he can't fight, like he's kind of like a moron or something, what I need to do is, as soon as I see that he's not able to punch and do nothing, I'll tell him, bro, listen, man, it's all good, man, let's go home, man, and don't worry about it, bro. You know, no, let's fight, man, let's forget us and move on. If he's fighting up and stuff like that, I'll do tit for tat. He punch me, I'll punch him back, and I'm ready to walk away. I don't want to beat him down and cut him bloody up, and he begging and he all this thing, and I want to knock him down so the ambulance can come and take him. They have to do surgery on his butt, you know, $250,000 surgery. He have been in rehab for 5 years. You know, yeah, I want to go there because that is where, you know, if he has a gun, he's going to shoot you. You see, because if he hit me and I hit him back, he feels justified. He feels like he doesn't have the type of excuse to shoot, as it were. Now, in this case with Zimmerman here, according to this witness, Martin was on top of him, beating him down, and Zimmerman was able to get a bloody face. I don't know if from the fight or whether he got this choreographed to, you know, add some impact to why he shot the guy, etc. But Martin did not recognize that this guy was armed. You know, as a vigilante and in America, he should have known that this guy would either have a gun or a knife or something like that, or use the vehicle to harm you. So the Bible says that you agree with your enemy on the way. Okay, when somebody's your enemy, don't give him no big set of mouth. Avoid him having to do you something that will cause you to want to fight back. Don't have yourself unguarded. Keep watching him, keep moving away, so if you don't punch you hard and then you have to come back and fight and, you know, hook up, and then, you know, you get carried away in the fight and you're beating this guy down, and the guy is just waiting for the opportunity when you feel like, oh my, I have to defend myself with this gun. During this case with Zimmerman, even if there was a fight, okay, I believe that Zimmerman really pushed him or hit him first, because I don't think the guy is necessarily going to want to go and hit him just because he's falling or anything like that. But both of them are fighting, and for him to go and take a gun, he has taken an advantage. He has taken the fight to the next level, and right there he has a problem, because you just can't take a fist fight and use a knife or a gun and figure like this is self-defense. I mean, if you hadn't been doing nothing and the guy just come up and start beating you down, and you're begging and you're telling him, man, stop or whatever, and shoot, you know, we can understand that. But you can't be the aggressor, following the guy around, get a fight in your hand, and then take it to the next level and shoot. See what I'm saying? And so that's the way you have to fight Zimmerman. He punch you punch him back, and you just, you know, chill out and wait for him again, or just try to run away or walk away. that wouldn't have given him the type of excuse to shoot, or he wouldn't have felt that humiliated that he got to kill you. I remember when I was living on Skid Row in Los Angeles, a guy I recognized as an undercover cop. I tell him, I say, man, I think you're an undercover cop, bro. So one morning, I woke up in my pan, and when I look out, they have him against the wall. A black police officer standing up there, and a white one frisking him and going on. So they're thinking that I'm going to jump in and say, hey, why you don't leave the guy alone, man? Look, the guy ain't doing nothing. And then the black one would arrest me for obstructing their duty, or obstructing, delaying, right? I wasn't resisting because it wasn't me that's being, but them too, you could get a year in jail and I think up to $1,000 fine. So one morning after that, I say, he's standing at the corner, and every cop that passed in uniform, on a bike or in a car or whatever, with a gun, you know, the whole power exhibit, the clothes and everything, you see him kind of like saying, oh man, I wish I was like, you know, having a power like that, you know, and kind of trying to, and there's a relationship between you and the cop. So I said, man, I know you're a cop. The man kicked me. And I punched him straight in his head. Bam! He hold his hand, he put it on, and he wiped to see if there's any bleeding. And he went and knelt down by his bag. Now if I'd kept up the fight and I'd gone over there, he'd have shoot me. But he kicked me, I punched him, we're even. Okay? Now as I said, if I'd gone over there and tried to continue beating him, he'd have shoot me. And he would have just walked away, and the LAPD would have said, we don't know who shot him. The videos are blurry, we don't know who really it is. Okay? And even if they find him, they're going to say that I was attacking a cop. I know that he's a cop and I'm attacking him. You see what I'm saying? So you have to be measured in your fighting. You don't beat down somebody like if you're paid to fight like Tyson. It's a street fight. You know, don't beat the guy down, because the guy is going to do you something. He's either going to stab you, shoot you, or he's going to come back. And you don't want to, you know, have to do all this surgery thing, because even if Zimmerman had hit him, Martin, and Martin had beat him up, without him shooting him, the cops would arrest Martin. That's how it's in Florida, man. You know, you just got to be careful with fighting with these people. And Zimmerman is considered white, okay?